Previously on Birth Stories.
Just stay away from those biker chicks.
Yes, dear.
Yeah.
Can't get any milk out of his fingers, though.
He's not gonna get any milk out of me.
You know, the best piece of advice about babies that I ever heard was don't listen to anybody else's advice. That was the best piece I ever heard. It's great.
Laconia, New Hampshire. 2,000 kilometers in 4 days.
Wow.
It was a long ride. Been there, done that, won't do it again.
With a bike ride behind him, Tony is continuing his preparation for fatherhood.
I want to look maybe more like a parent.
Some people don't think you've kidnapped the child when you're watching.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just like the other day. I was pulled over going home from work. The police officer pulls me over and he goes, "Have you ever been arrested?"
I thought he was going to say, "Did I know you from high school or something?"
Yeah. He was checking me out because I have long hair. So that could be another reason I'm probably getting it done too, right?
Make yourself comfy.
Zuki is planning a home birth in a pool with the help of her midwife, Esther.
I decided to play with him.
Okay, and you're gonna have your lunch? And then we're gonna check out your mom's baby?
Yeah.
All right. Now we have to measure and see how big this baby's gotten. We're gonna go right up to there.
Yep, don't go too far, Fingal.
I
You're not
won't.
measuring my head.
I have to measure your head. And your nose and your face and your eyes.
36.
36?
36?
36.
That's
yeah.
good.
And your head is...
Oh, your poor face.
My head is what?
So, little one, you keep growing. Here, let me come and check your baby,
36.
Fingal.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Sounds good.
Yes. It's moving.
It's moving every day?
Yes, every day.
Good.
He's not a preppy guy. Oh, it's Marguerite.
She's here already?
Yeah.
She's gonna.
Janice and Tony's doula, Marguerite, is early for an appointment, but just in time to see Tony's new do.
Going on, yeah.
Do I look like a dad now?
Oh my
Marguerite, do I look like a dad now?
God. Just say yes, make him happy.
Yes, dear, you do. Wow.
Even my goatee's gone.
Are you gonna save it?
No, I'm gonna sell it. But like, look at this. It's gone. My face too, eh?
Yeah.
It's chubby now. I've gained weight.
Yeah, it's chubby.
Excuse me.
You're chubby. Don't you want to keep one curl?
I want to keep all of it.
Now that I'm home with him all the time in the daytime, it's just, basically, him and I, we become closer. It's just a different kind of bonding that I had with the other two kids.
It's been 2 weeks since Felicia and Dwayne's son was born, but things are still difficult for her.
I think I expected it to be like with my first one. When you first have a first baby, it's like everything feels new and everything feels so special. And with this one being the third one, I guess because I knew everything, I knew what to expect, I knew what was going to happen, it took kind of the excitement from it. It took a little bit of, I guess, the interest away from this child here. So I kind of felt, I don't know, not as special. Since I'm breastfeeding and I'm not using any bottles, he only has me to rely on when he's hungry and things like that. So it kind of takes away from the time that we used to have, Dwayne and I used to have, when, we'd put the kids to bed at, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we'd have the rest of the evening together. I don't know, it's like we're living together now, but, not really together in that sense. I don't know, there's a distance between us right now.
Hey. Wakey, wakey. Guess what? Auntie's coming. She's on her way.
Any other examples of breathing the fast
Janice is
breathing
hoping
or
for a natural childbirth in hospital, But her baby is in the breech position and must turn or be turned before she can deliver naturally. Her doctor is recommending a procedure to try and turn the baby, but Jenice is unsure.
You know.
She said, don't worry about it, but the baby should kind of be turning by now or have been turned. And if you come back in 2 weeks and the baby still hasn't turned, we might have to do it. And I'm like, what do you mean you might have to do it? She goes, we'll do it. I said, I'll forget it. Don't tell me how you're going to do that because I don't want to know. Is it going to be painful?
It can be uncomfortable because they're going to stretch the tissues to try and get the baby to come around.
That's not nice. I don't know. Why would they want to do it in 2 weeks from now? I'll still only be 35 weeks. Why wouldn't they just wait and see if it turns on its own, you know?
Well, because the bigger the baby gets, the harder it is and the more unlikely it becomes that they're going to be able to turn it because there's not enough space.
There's not enough space.
It's not scientifically proven, but I've heard of cases where, you know, using a little flashlight and sound or even headphones with a nice CD, you know, place them low on the stomach.
Right.
Turn all the lights off in the room and shine a little light and try and get it to come down. You never know.
Yeah, you've heard that too, eh? That little flashlight we have. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We were going to play that song by the Birds, Turn, Turn, Turn.
That may work.
Last night.
Turn, baby, turn!
Well, that may work. Who knows?
You never know.
Oh, you know what the problem is, Fingal? There's a big hunkin' rock here. You think so?
Yeah.
Zuki is a few days overdue. She's becoming impatient.
The last few days have been incredibly frustrating. I've had 2 false starts. Yesterday was actually quite convincing. They were about 8 minutes apart for a good 3 or 4 hours. Then I stopped again. So at this point in the game, I'm just sort of thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to ignore them and then maybe call the midwife when the baby starts coming out.
Can I pick him up?
If you want, don't squeeze him though. Be very gentle. Worm.
Look, I found the worm. Look, a worm.
Many women have a lot of fear about giving birth. But the truth is, our bodies know exactly what to do. So part of yoga is letting go, it's surrendering over to the body's
Yoga
wisdom.
helps Jenice relax, but today she's seeking answers. Should she let the doctors turn the baby, or should she try other methods?
I just want to check in before we move on to warm-ups and say, is there any new developments that I should know about this week, or any new aches or pains, or anything you want to share briefly?
Go ahead. I don't know. With me, they might be flipping the baby tomorrow, so they might have to manually turn it tomorrow. So I guess that's why I'm a little stressed. But I'm hoping that I can. I don't know. I'm hoping to learn more about how we can do it, how I can do it myself without having to have this done. But I have to make that decision. So other than that.
So that's on your mind?
That's on my mind, yeah.
Nice long arms, and bend that left knee, lunging and turning to look in that direction. That's it, and this is warrior. And just imagine whatever obstacles are in your way, whatever fears are here at the end of your arrow. Just visualize your fears right there, and you're cutting right through them with calm, with groundedness. I'm just gonna, that's it, yeah. Beautiful.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. No, he's gonna wake up. Well, he was asleep, but I woke him up.
Feeling lonely and isolated, Felicia has turned to her sister for support.
I mean, I love being, home with them, for now, but I'm thinking 6 months is a very long time.
I did 5 months with Clinton. It wasn't that hard. And you get to know him, he'll get to know you. If you send him off at 2 months, he's gonna know the daycare people more than he knows you.
Yeah, I know, that's what happened with Kaylin.
What about joining, I don't know, a parent group?
That's what I was thinking too. I'll try, that's what I'm gonna try first. Before I jump out and do anything, like going back to work, I'm gonna try joining some group, for moms and babies and see how that goes. And, maybe, at least I'll be getting out of the house, and maybe then, things won't be so predictable and boring in the daytime. So there's so much talk shows you can watch before you go crazy. I need some time away from him.
How's Dwayne with the baby?
To me, he was more into it with, I think, yeah, more Dante, of course, that's his first baby. Yeah, Dante, of course, definitely. Kaylin, yeah, because she was a girl. That was his first girl. This one, you know, he has his moments. Like at night, late at night, he might, you know, stand by the window and look out at the lights and holds him and tells him he loves him and things like that. But as towards changing diapers and things like that, that's my job. He hasn't changed a diaper yet. Oh, Matt.
Zuki's labor started at 5 a.m., and Matt is getting the pool ready for the birth.
It's funny, I deal with hoses every day at work.
Oh, Matt.
They're hoping the water will ease the pain.
A flamingo. Look.
I brought that book and I was going to show you a couple of the postures to help you get the baby turned around.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Show me, because I think I've made my decision, actually just being relaxed here tonight, and I don't think I'm going to let them turn it tomorrow.
I've heard it's very painful.
Yeah, and I just think it's too soon, and I think, you know, if the baby wants to turn, it's going to turn by itself. And if it doesn't want to turn, then I'm meant to have a C-section, and I just shouldn't mess with that. I could hardly breathe when I came in here because I was so like uptight about this decision I had to make, but I think I know. I think I've made up my mind.
Good. So let me show you. Let's see what we can do here. I know. You feel like the princess and the pea. Yeah. Sit a little more forward, actually. I think that'll help. Now, very slowly.
Janice is ready to try anything that might help her avoid a hospital turning of the baby.
Okay, I'm gonna try and help you out here. Clearly you're gonna need help getting in and out of this posture.
Yeah, this is gonna be...
These yoga exercises might do the trick.
Okay, you all right there? Yeah. I think you'll get good at doing it, actually. Okay.
By myself. Can you imagine? You couldn't leave me like this.
She'll be stuck there going, help, help.
An hour.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mom.
I got here a little before 6, and she was about 5 to 6, very stretchy. And it's really picked up, and her last labor was quite fast, so.
Is Mommy making lots of funny noises?
Yeah. Why were you making lots of funny noises?
I want you to make some more funny noises, sweetie.
Why?
Because the baby comes out, and I told you Mommy's going to sound like a cow. Right?
Okay, I have to get up now.
Okay. I think rolling onto your side
It'll probably be the easiest.
is probably the easiest way to come.
Oh,
Careful.
that's still a long way down.
It is. It's about 3 feet. Okay.
Wow. A little bit dizzy.
I hear you got an upside down baby.
Yes, I do.
Oh, very good.
I've tried talking to it, but it's not listening.
Yeah, they do that, kids. So,
Despite her resolve after a yoga class last night, Janice and Tony's doctor convinced them there is little chance of the baby turning on its own. They've decided to let the specialist try.
If you imagine that the inside of your pelvis is almost like a toilet, but someone's left the lid up so the baby's bum is actually dropped right into the bowl.
Right.
So what we've got to do is kind of wedge that bum up out of the bowl so that the baby can do a little shift. And we'll intermittently check the baby to make sure it's tolerating things well.
do you want to go back onto your knees?
I don't know. What should I do quick? Somebody's quick.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Hands and knees is good.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm just gonna.
Do you want the other pillow under your tummy?
Not a good place to be.
Okay. Where do you want to be?
Pillow.
That's it.
Back.
That's it.
Oh, I don't like this body. This is not good.
You want to try the stool?
Oh, no.
Okay, Zuki, I need you to open your eyes and look at me for a sec, okay? You know this is the last part.
I know.
Okay?
I can't.
So right now, the only way through it is to push through. Okay? This is the hardest part, and every part of you wants to just stop.
I know.
Okay? So we can try a couple more in this position, or we can get up on the birth stool. You want to try that?
She's frightened of the birth stool because it hurt so much last time. That baby's coming closer and closer every time.
I don't think I want to.
You don't want to have what?
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I get the head to sway back and forth, but I can't get that bum up.
Okay.
The baby's got a bad sense of direction, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's father.
We won't touch that one.
Oh, okay, it's painful. It's not like bad painful.
If I stop pushing, does the pain go away?
Yeah,
quickly?
but it's
Okay.
yeah. I'm just scared too.
No, I hear you.
Okay, I'm okay.
All right. You keep it. Rest for a second. You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. You take a little rest. I think I'm gonna stop there today. It wedged itself in there nice. And I would certainly offer the option of trying again between 36 and 37 weeks. And either it will turn by itself before then, or perhaps we'll be successful at that time. And if not, then Dr. Timmer will talk to you about the cesarean thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Sorry about that.
We tried.
Well, we gave it the old college try. Anyway.
Yeah.
Now in the final stages of labor, Zuki is surrounded by a full support team for the last push.
Take the baby. Take the baby.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, Christ.
Okay, let's just...
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
Okay, talk to your baby. Talk to your baby.
Little girl. Fingal, come see the baby.
Oh my goodness. There you go, doctor.
I know, sweetie.
Here's your beautiful sister.
Thank you, Fingal.
Little sister. Yeah.
She looks just like Fingal, too. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. You know what they say, he's got everything already. Why does he need to marry me? You know what I mean? He has everything already.
The sun is hot.
Felicia's partner, Dwayne, continues to disappoint her.
And I gave him 1 year. He made me a promise. He said that by the time I had the baby, he would put a ring on my finger. Maybe not an engagement ring, but a promise ring or something. Okay, I've had the baby. There is no ring.
Yeah, but...
And I don't think it's coming. So...
Say you guys did get married, what exactly do you think would change, other than you guys are both wearing, rings on your finger?
Nothing really. Nothing in our situation is going to change. I mean, we're still living together. We're still sleeping together. We have the kids. What would be different for me is that I'd feel like he really wants to be with me, that he's giving me his name. I'm not just, one of his girls that he's going through in his life.
I don't know if he's running around, but he could be running around.
If I found out I was married to him and he cheated on me or whatever, then we get divorced.
You just can't run to the divorce court just as much as you run to the wedding chapel. That's not what marriage is all about.
I still want to, I don't know, I just want to feel this is it. He really wants to be with me.
I wish I would have turned back to
Me too.
So. Yeah, that was like, whoa, how are you supposed to breathe when you can't breathe? Like, that took my breath away, like, I'm not gonna go through that again.
No?
Are you crazy? If it's not going to turn, it's going to be even more down there at 37 weeks. It's not going to turn around. That friggin' hurt, man.
He said it already.
It's pretty wedged in.
Yeah, no.
Pretty wedged in, so what's the point of trying again?
I mean, you know, this is right after they tried it and it didn't work. Give yourself those couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And
right now it's like, forget it, but yeah, I may try again.
Your lungs sound nice and clear. Let's see how big you are. Oh, I know. I'm going to take you for a swing, sweetheart. Come here. I'm going to take you for a swing. Oh, my goodness. She is 9 pounds. 9 pounds even. Yeah, they do.
Not too tight. Not too tight. Not too tight. I can hear a grunt in there.
They what? They won't let go. Do you want a heating pad for your stomach?
She's got a hot water bottle there.
Oh.
Are you gonna go show your smiling face to the sun? Nice and warm. Nice and warm.
I didn't even look, so I didn't know how bad it was. All I
Next
know
time
is
on Birth Stories.
everything was just drenched from here down. I was drenched in blood.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. I need to get this done. This is just driving me crazy.
I have hereby pronounce you, Dean, and you, Gail, as husband and wife, and you must seal your vows with a kiss.
Oh, she's so beautiful. I can't stop bawling.